Some crazy weather rolled in today, and due to the high winds, thunderstorms, tornado warnings, day one got canceled here on Lake Murray for stop number 5. A little disappointed, wanted to get out and go fishing, but at the same time it was nice to kind of reset, clean the boat up a little bit more, just get a little bit more organized, and then clear my mind, because my mind is blown. Haven't figured anything out, confused, it's tough. There's a lot going on right now. There's fish on beds, there's a big cicada hatch going on, there's a shad spawn bite in the morning, there's fish out off the bank roaming. There's a lot going on. The fish are scattered, the bite's tough, and it seems like I've caught one bass after 9 o'clock all week. After that shad spawn bite, I cannot get bit. I've fished docks, I've fished points, I've tried live scoping for roamers, I've tried fishing grass, fry garter. I can't even get fry garters to eat, which is crazy. Like, the fry garters are usually automatic eats. They're usually not hard to catch. I probably fished 15 to 20 of them and I caught 1 or 2. So again, my mind's a little blown, but tomorrow's a new day. We're gonna set up some rods. We'll touch base in the morning on what the game plan is, but got a bunch of rods rigged up. This is a herring lake. Bass out here chase and eat herring all year long, unless there's a cicada hatch. I don't know anything about it, but apparently they eat cicadas too. But their main source of food is herring, blueback herring, and like I said, there's a shad spawn in the morning, so the morning is super crucial to get a few bites. But again, we'll talk about that in the morning. But I'm gonna get some rods rigged. As you can see, a lot of the rods I've got rigged up are, you know, herring imitators. Glide baits, smaller jointed baits, big top water, flukes. Then I also have deception worms tied on, which I always do for every single tournament. If I come up to a fry garter, or if I see one on a bed, or anything like that, or if I'm fishing a stump, that's like one of the first things I throw at that piece of structure. It just flat out gets bit. Green pumpkin, one of my favorites, just like everyone else, seems to be a staple. Couple minnows, that's about it, keeping it simple. Hopefully we can catch a few on the top water in the morning, or the glide bait. Be good. Looking forward to it. Don't know what to expect. Touch base in the morning, give you guys an idea of what the game plan is. Not much of one, but I'll tell you one thing. I'm hoping I can get at least 3 fish in the boat before 9 o'clock, because I can't get bit after 9. I've caught 1 fish all week after 9 o'clock. So the morning's gonna be super crucial into getting the day started. And I told Dad and Greg, I said, if I don't have at least 3 fish in the box by 9, it is gonna be a long day. So looking forward to touch base in the morning. We're getting to bed early tonight, up bright and early for day 1 here on Lake Murray in South Carolina. One of the best herring lakes in the country. Giant bass swimming around everywhere. Welcome to season 3, episode 5 of The Chase for stop number 5 of the Bassmaster Elite Series.
You're well organized.
Always.
Hey buddy, game day, let's go. Hey, it's already 5:15.
It's time.
Let's go.
Mike's not on.
I know.
Day 1 starts now. It's a little bit overcast, which is kind of nice first thing in the morning. I feel like it extends that shad spawn by about half hour or so. But man, hopefully we can catch them this morning, like I was saying last night. Hopefully we can get a few bites before 9 o'clock. Because after 9, I'm like grinding to get a bite. It's not easy. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, what's going on, but hopefully we can figure it out today. Today is day 4 practice. That's how I'm looking at it. I've got 1 point I'm going to this morning. It's kind of a unique point. I caught a 6-pounder there late in the day on the last day of practice, and it is the only point that is shallower in that big creek arm. That's, you know, it's shallower than all the other points, and it's the only point that has deep hydrilla on the end of it. So it's kind of unique in that way. It's something different. It's close to the main lake, and I saw fish there. I don't know if they're bass, but it sets up perfect to have big ones on. Had a few big ones follow my glide bait. Caught that 6-pounder out of a school of about 6 or 7 of them. They weren't chasing bait, they were just roaming in and out of all the weed clumps. And then those glide bait fish, I'd see fish rise out of the tops of the weed clumps. They gotta be bass. I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't been to this area in the morning yet. And the bite obviously seems to be best first thing. So we'll go check it out. I think we'll find out pretty quick if it's going or not within the first 20 minutes. But regardless, we're gonna stay on that point for about at least an hour, hour and a half, and then go from there. I don't know what I'm gonna do after that, but like I said, treating today as day 4 practice. Got some work to do, need to have a good tournament, and man, looking forward to getting out there. It's kind of, I like going to the tournament knowing exactly what I'm gonna do and being on something, kind of have something dialed, but at the same time, these ones are kind of fun because you don't know what's gonna happen. And it makes it a little bit more interesting, and it's fun when you do figure it out on the fly. When everything starts to click. Nothing's clicked this week, so hopefully things start to click today. One of the best lakes in the country when it comes to herring lakes. There's big ones swimming everywhere. We saw it last year, the weights were big. All of us anglers have been talking all week. It's gonna take way less to get a check, but these guys are too good. I think at the end of the day, at the end of the tournament, we're going to be surprised at the weights. I think they're going to be a little bit down, but guys are still going to crack them.
He's a Bassmaster Open winner. He's the only Canadian not to win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. Cooper Gallant.
That's not a bass. I need to just stop and wait till they bust. Like those are bass up that shallow, 100%. Three-pounder. Start. That's not a bass. It might be. If it's a bass, it's big. Not fighting like a striper yet. It kind of is. You never know though. Striper. Smoked it. Striper. I'm telling you though, there's bass down there. Like those ones up shallow, those are bass. They're coming out of the tops of the clumps of the weed. You can just tell by the way they're acting. I can see the buggers down there. That GoldenEye by Outcast has caught me so many bass this year. 3-pounder. Staying here for a while. See them come right out of the water? I will. Fires me up. Where was that? Oh, I hate these things. Stop. I don't understand why the ones that are on fry or anything are so hard to get to bite. No idea what to do. Need 2 more big bites. I had a spawner over here. We'll go check on her. Oh, and she's there. I think it's about time to get out of here. We're gonna go back to that spot now that it's rested for a few. Fish it for 5 and then run around like a maniac. Such a grind. Blows my mind too is there are so many 3 to 5 pound bass on this lake. Like so many. And I haven't seen many of them. They just don't eat. So hard. Caught a 3-pounder here on day 1 of practice. Oh, the gar scared it. The gar bit it. He's chasing it and the gar bit it. Yes! Number 5. Should some bigger ones. How big do you think it is? 3-pounder. It's not good, but we turned it into being really bad to not terrible. Know what I mean? Be a bass, I don't think it is. No. I can tell by the way they swim so fast to the boat. Don't stop, ever. Stop. They're the worst fish on this planet to get a hold of. One more big bite. I need to get rid of that rat so bad. So bad.
You gotta yell at me when he gets a fish. I'm taking a picture of the plane. Gotta get rid of the dink, eh?
decent one, eh? 4, 5. It's the one I caught at the end of the day. Happy to have her. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate it. Good meeting you.
Bassmaster Open winner from Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, the only Canadian not to win an Elite Series event, Cooper Gallant. I had to, I'm sorry. I did it to Corey. I mean, it's just, I won't do it anymore. I like you a lot more than Corey, but I had to. 5 fish. 16 pounds, 14 ounces puts him in 30th place, so a decent start to things. Cooper Gallant having another great season here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Good start to things, Coop. Let you get out of here safe, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Appreciate it.
All right, had 16.14, I believe. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with that considering how.
It's not 16.14. It's 16 pounds, 14 ounces.
So almost 17 pounds.
How many ounces in a pound, Cooper?
16.
16. Okay, it took you a while. Okay, start, cut, roll.
16 pounds, 14 ounces today. Not gonna lie, very happy with that. Considering how practice went to that point I was talking about, and got 6 bites there all day. Probably spent 5 hours on that one point. They were busting pretty good in the morning. Not really good though. It was like one here, one there. There was never like a giant group of fish going crazy. So there's not many there, but there's big ones. Like I had a couple follow me that I know were 4+ pounders. I caught a 6 pounder there in practice. I know there's another 17+ pounds there. Potential for 20+ for sure. It's just a matter of getting them to bite, matter of getting them to fire. We gotta take advantage of that first hour tomorrow. I'm not even gonna make a cast. I'm gonna spot lock. I know where they're gonna bust. The weed forms a tiny little point off the one side of that main point that comes off the bank, and that's where they seem to be schooling every time. So I'm just literally gonna spot lock and wait till they start busting. Because there's times today they'd start busting and I'd be like, my bait would be like 40 feet out in the water. By the time I got it in, it was too late. So learned my lesson there. I should have just done that anyway. I don't know why I didn't, but sitting in 46th, I believe. We're sitting inside the cut. Weights are super tight. Need 16.5 pounds tomorrow at least to fish semifinal Saturday. I guess it'd be Sunday since day one got canceled, but looking forward to it. Not sure what's gonna happen, but I'm banking on that point. I got nothing else. So we're gonna sit there for a while, camp out, hopefully crack a few big ones. We haven't been filming a whole lot. We've been having some issues with minor issues on the boat, nothing crazy. So we've been dealing with that almost all afternoon and dealing with camera equipment. Our mics aren't working, but we got them working now. So slacking a little bit on the filming, but hopefully we can do a few hook sets for you tomorrow, and hopefully Dad gets the hook sets on film, and hopefully we get the fish in the boat. Man, gotta catch them. Need to. That's all I got. Well, it's definitely a different day today. A lot colder. Bluebird skies. Sun's already coming up pretty quick, and it's 6:30. So I don't think that morning bite's gonna last nearly as long this morning. That overcast lasted quite a bit yesterday. I think that postponed the shad spawn bite first thing in the morning. So I think the window of opportunity to catch them early shortened by a long shot. Could be wrong, but hopefully they're chewing a little bit better with the sun though. Typically on these herring lakes, the sun's a good thing. So we're gonna see what happens. We need 16.5 to make the cut. 16 will be a nail biter, but probably won't make it. Guys are catching them. Typically on the Elite Series, the weights go up a pound. So we need to do better than we did yesterday. We need 5 big ones. like I said, I'm not getting many bites, so all I need is 5. I figure if I can get 7, 8 bites in that area, I'll have a pretty good bag. But after that, no idea what I'm doing. Just gonna run new water and go fishing.
Kick off the Dakota Bassmaster Elite at Lake Murray. He's Bassmaster Open winner. He's a two-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. The only Canadian.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's get them, boys. Number 1, little guy. Good one. Three-pounder. That was not a small one. One just busted up there. Seemed to be busting there more than anywhere else. Big one, I just saw him roll on it. God, it's a good sign though. It's a good one too. You can see him way out there. We're chilling here for a bit. There's 3 big ones. Thought she was bigger. Look how fat she is. Oh, I needed you, buddy. 2 more 3.5s, we'll be fishing tomorrow. Come on, be more. Holy, I needed that. Finally got a fry garter. I need you. About time, we need 1 more. Jeez. Just 1 more. God, like that's not even a 3. For today.
Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, Cooper Gallant.
Woo.
16 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. One short of his limit here today. 4 fish. 12 pounds, 8 ounces.
I'm good, thanks, Lisa.
With 29 pounds, 6 ounces, and that one short today may cost you the cut.
Yeah, for sure it is. That one hurts. But oh well, it's all good. Practice wasn't good. Yesterday I had a decent day. Today wasn't so good, but it's all good. Gonna put it behind us, move on to the next one. We got a little bit of a break here. I haven't been home since Christmas, so I'm looking forward to getting back home, seeing the friends and family, and just reset and regroup and getting ready for the second half of the season. Thanks everyone for coming. Thanks to all my friends, family, and sponsors. I'll be at the Dakota Lithium booth tomorrow, so if you guys want to come say hi, talk fishing, I'll be over there. And thanks again everyone. Appreciate it big time, and we'll see you in a month.
Always awesome to have you here. We'll see you. Great.
Yes. Ow! Yeah, I think it's in me. All right, give her. Done. Yes! Yes!